Welcome to our Sunday evening meditation. It is April 3 already. And this week, we have a couple more days. We've been in this week all about control. And it's called like the gate of the hunter, the huntress, and it's called biting through. And it's just really wanting to go for what you want. Okay. And it's got the ego power, the willpower to back it up. And we've got another, it's today and tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, we start a whole other energy. And that's kind of the bulk of what I'm going to talk about, but you might weave in some other things. Yeah.
Surprise.
Yeah. So let's move on from like April 5 to 9. That's the energy for the coming week, the bulk of the coming week. And it is called shock and arousing. And it is thunder over thunder. The hexagram in the I-Ching is thunder over thunder, and it's this shaking from above and below. And it's to wake us up, to shake us up. And it comes, I think, like 3 solar years or something like that after the Chinese New Year. And it's always this time of year. It's spring, right? And that's what's happening under the ground. There's this waking up, and the bears are coming out of hibernation, and we are coming out of hibernation. And that energy of thunder over thunder is always here to wake us up, to shock us into an initiatory phase. And so we can take that into our lives and look at where are we being initiated? Yeah. And where is there something in the next week where we take initiative? So it's all of this initiation kind of energy that's around. And a really kind of cool thing, like a lot of people, well, some people get fearful of the shock, like it's about shocking things happening. And a lot of us go in fear about, oh, I don't want anything bad to happen. And the thing is, you can't plan for shock. Shock is shock because you don't know when it's coming. So it's like, whoa, and it wakes you up. It's designed to wake you up and to help you leap into the void, help you leap into a whole new realm of life. It's really wake up, shake up, boom, thunder over thunder. So it's a very initiatory process that we can all be in the next week. And then what underlies that, what grounds that energy, which I love, is this intuitive insight, the gate 57 or hexagram 57. So it's like tuning into your intuition at the time, maybe when shock is happening. So you're kind of grounded by this gentle breeze along with the thunder. I really like that. This, let's tune into this sharp intuition that's there to help you with the shock and the waking up. I think it's really beautiful. So something to explore.
Mhm. What I also find very interesting about this dynamic is this attempt of our mind to control. Yeah, we're terrified of that change that we call shock, but it is really mainly a shock to our mind and thus then our emotion and body because it ripples down. Because the mind doesn't have no tool to perceive the timeline, to perceive anything else than, I mean, it thinks it does, but it actually doesn't. And that's the problem. So it's doing a job that it's really not equipped for. And thus it tries to control to prevent this chaos of shock and change. And it is really, for me, this time is also an invitation into really allowing the coherence of your heart and your mind work together. So that thunder over thunder, which is I too think is a beautiful image, is lifting you into your genius instead of focusing on who it destroys what doesn't work anymore. But that's the mind doesn't like that. So it's like, whoa, no, right? And really riding that wave of the unexpected into your genius can be a fun ride if you're willing to let go.
Yeah, so it really is about surrender. If there's this shock and this awakening, you can resist it, you can be afraid of it, but when you really surrender to it, that is the best way to move through it and to like relax as much as you can. Like relax in the body rather than being in this agitated state. That's the shadow of this energy. It's being agitated all the time because fearful of when is the shock going to happen? Is this going to happen? Is something bad going to happen? And you can live in that fear and that shadow of agitation, or you can relax and surrender into the energy of initiative and initiation.
And I've, um, Richard Rudd from the Gene Keys talks about how initiation too doesn't happen slowly. It's just there or it's not. It's just boom, it's a moment. And I have this favorite story of mine of I think it's an Inuit shaman who goes out to pee at night and she looks into the stars, and while she pees, enlightenment just happens. And I just love that image that, yeah, you look at the stars, you pee, and boom, there it is. It's unexpected, right? And you couldn't plan for it. You can't prepare for it. No matter how many techniques there are that claim that they prepare you for enlightenment, it's not something that you can prepare for, nor can you prepare for shock. You just have to be present.
And we are in an initiatory initiation as all of humanity right now. We're being initiated into something new and different. And then relax and surrender is kind of the name of the game. Or you can resist it and see how much fun that is, or try to control it. See how that works for you.
It's an option.
Yeah. So
anything else?
I think, so it's basically wake up, shake up, eyes open, and look around. And anything, I think also look into your life. Has there been an area that's lain dormant? Something that you have forgotten about, you haven't been paying attention to, and it's maybe just take this week and ask for it to show you where you need to put your energy and attention. So,
Nice.
Yeah, wake up from the hibernation.
So let's wriggle ourselves into awakening. I'm sure that works. That's the one technique that works 100%, wriggling. Okay. Get yourself comfortable and allow your breath to come down and deepen into your belly, into your beautiful belly. And with your breath becoming longer and deeper, allow yourself to arrive home to yourself into this present moment. And from that space, your home, your sacred space, consciously connect with your heart. You might want to put your hand there or just be aware of your heart, your physical heart. and your energetic heart. Just be aware and just say hello. Check in, what's going on? And be present with that energy of your heart. Your heart that is representing the physical aspect of being able to connect, to be in communion, to perceive beyond space and time, beyond judgment. That part of you that can melt down barriers, overcome obstacles with ease. That part of you that cares, that loves, that connects with the wonder and awe of this world. And allow your whole body to relax into that space. That space of love, caring, and allow that energy to expand. And today, allow it particularly to expand into the earth, into the inner earth, a magical space. A space that very much represents that space in your heart of love and caring. That space that nurtures new growth, welcomes that which no longer serves and transforms it. And that space in the inner earth that sometimes rumbles and quakes and wakes us up. Just allow yourself to connect with that golden light of the inner earth. And allow that energy to flow back into your body. Allow it to nurture you, to strengthen you in your growth, in your becoming you. And being in that space, become aware of those areas in your life where you're trying to find a solution, where you're trying to maybe control, where you try to think yourself out of something or into something. Or where you're holding on to something that you know is ready to change. Whatever it is that comes for you, become aware of it and be with it in this space of the heart, of love, of allowance, presence, and an incredible amount of life energy wanting to burst forth. And in this moment, allow yourself to surrender to that power while you be with that challenge that's preventing that life to burst forth. Don't have to do anything, just be present. And if you want to take it a step further, you can even let it go, that which holds you back or that which you consider a problem. Just let it go and allow that inner earth energy to do whatever it does with it. And allow your love to do whatever it does with it. And then let go of this and really come home to yourself again. Be aware that you are present with yourself, connected with the inner earth and your heart, in coherence with your mind. And let's together just see this love from the inner earth rise. Perceive how the earth is waking up again. Just perceive it. You don't have to make it happen. It is happening. Let's become aware of the awakening on this planet. There's a wisdom slumbering in the earth that is ready to reveal itself. And yes, that might involve some old things having to give way. And sometimes that happens in more explosive, dramatic ways. Just be present with this energy coming forth and allow yourself to be part of that. It is very powerful, yet very tender. It is fierce and gentle. And if you wish, open yourself up to this awakening. Welcome it in your own way, in your own time, connected with yourself and your truth as part of this awakening. What if you allowed the awakening to guide you, to strengthen you, particularly in these times of uncertainty, loss, and change? And in this, allow yourself to be aware how much of a beacon of light you already are. A beacon of light representing you, your uniqueness, your creativity, your amazing diversity, your difference. Shining a light out into the world, inspiring others to do that too, to be themselves in their unique way. And just for a moment, allow that light, your unique light, to become brighter. What has been nurtured from the inner earth, allow it to burst forth into the upper world. In this moment, allow it to be seen. Allow yourself to be seen for you, all of you, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beauty, all of it. Shine it into the world. It's all a huge contribution to this time. And know that exactly this, you being you, is a huge gift to this unfolding, to this world. And I invite you to continue to become more and more of you, and allow yourself to be seen by the world. Just like the flowers that are opening up in spring. Shine yourself into the world. And with that, give yourself a big smile, a loving smile for being wonderful, for being diverse from the darkest spots to the lightest spots. Amazing. Take a deep breath and come into the present moment. Thank you.
Thank you.
I can see you.
Beautiful. I like that light from the inner earth and our heart, and it's gorgeous. Yes, thank you all for coming and being the light that you are in the world and shining this week through whatever comes, whatever surprises are there for you. We are at the end of our time together, and now is the time if you want to unmute yourself and say a few words. Go ahead and do so, or you can just wave goodbye, and
We'll see you same
time next week. And yeah, you can always come again early the next week and just share 15 minutes before we come, and let us know how this week of shock and arousing has been for you.